Hi everybody, I'm Dan Camarco. I'm the owner of Three Rivers Martial Arts. Here's the front door of the place. I always tell people that it's right behind the cannon on Brookline Blvd. There's the cannon. Let's go inside. When you first come in, you see the waiting area. This is where people wait at when their kids are in class. There's our big welcome message on the board there. We have a bunch of old pictures taken over the years. Lots of nice ones in there. Of course, the shoe holder, because you can't wear shoes on the mats. Plenty of seating for everybody waiting out here. Lots of magazines to read, especially if you're into National Geographic. Plus, we have a little t-shirt display up here on the wall. The 10 Commandments are posted twice out here. Then we have a whiteboard for any relevant announcements, as well as a belt rank chart, so that you know where you stand in terms of rank. And I always let everybody know what days the testings are. And a refrigerator, where you can buy drinks or store the drink you bring with you. Like I said, no shoes on the mats. So I have to take these off. Now here's where we do most of the actual karate training at. Ta-da! There's our radio. We use that during the kickboxing class so that we have some music to work out to. There's a fan on top of a pile of wood. That's for calling the place. Duh. We have a speed bag here. If you don't know how this works, it's a type of punching bag. There's one of our stretching railings. That's the shorter of the two. Here's a wave bag. It's the best thing I could find for hitting. Couldn't get a heavy bag in here. Believe me, I tried. That was a very frustrating day. We have mirrors all over the walls in here, so you can see what you're doing, and so you can see many copies of yourself. Here we have 2 additional mats in case you ever need any extra padding. Plus they're great for doing handstands up against. Then we have the stretching machine. You sit in that, you crank it, and it spreads your legs apart. We also call it the torture rack. We have a dip bar. We always got to have an American flag up here to salute to. There's a taller stretching railing. It's about 6 inches higher than the other one. We have a bunch of targets for hitting. So we like hitting targets in here. It's a lot better than having to hit your partner. Then we have our weapons corner. Lots of staffs. Those are rubber knives. Don't worry. You don't try the real ones until you're really good. And again, swords. Again, not real. Those are wooden ones. This is normally closed, but we have a bunch of additional goodies in the little closet here, including a bunch of eskrima sticks, hand grips, an ab wheel, a training gun, a bunch of wooden blocks, cones, and a couple of jump ropes. Here's where some of our bigger pads are. Though you can't get them like that anymore. They don't make them like that. Those are old, but they're very reliable still. Then we have our nunchuck box over there. It's another weapon you don't want to use unless you really know what you're doing. This is called a Makiwara board. It's for hitting. Just to toughen up your knuckles hitting that thing. Here's our other fan. This fan is about 60 years old. It still works just fine. That's my desk. People like my cool mouse pad over here. And we have a couple more pictures, one of me looking very official and whatnot. And that's the first testing we ever had here, about 2.5 years ago. We have a closet cabinet type deal here where I keep a bunch of extra spare uniforms and pads, not to mention the dodgeballs that we occasionally use after classes. Gotta have a fire extinguisher. Actually, I have about 5 more in the storage room. Then a first aid kit. That's important too. Here's a sink. I think you know what you do with a sink. That's a trampoline. This is one of the storage areas. The other one I already went past. It was over in the corner there. Those really aren't that important anyway. This is a place for people to hang their clothing if they choose to get changed in one of the two bathrooms. Either this one or the second one back here. That's the emergency exit in the unlikely event that the place ever actually does catch on fire. This is just a quick little tour of the karate school for anybody that might be interested in ever coming in. Now you have a general idea of what it looks like, so you won't be totally caught off guard. Hope to see you around here. Bye.